Me ask Siri, Siri like, huh?
When we got thing that on the farm when we're outside, some request.
Yeah.
Everybody was saying, so I made it just weird to know. I mean, no nigga in the family around them will ask, what you say?
Wait, what is that right?
Now, let me see how many posts. Let me see that one there, no? And you say his name and
Oh, break it up, break it up.
Stop okay.
Oh, your nickname, yeah.
We in here discussing
Alias.
some aliases and stuff like that.
It just means alias.
Yeah.
These big words, you know.
Yeah.
Simply just means alias.
But it sounds more
Or your nickname.
nickname, man.
Yeah.
Nikita Thibault.
No, Nikita. Nakita.
Nakit.
Yeah, but I've been
Excuse me,
corrected so many times.
Please, correct me, okay? If I'm new, so you know I be calling what sometime wrong. It's Nakita. Be careful now, wait up. How do you do?
No, he didn't say that.
I know when I said point down the one.
Okay, so it's fixed now. So I've seen a text to say that it is fixed.
Give thanks to the folks them out there listening.
Yeah, people listening.
And calling us and WhatsApping and telling us, you know, so good and so
Yeah,
good.
man, oh boy, time to clean up
Time
the
to
table.
clean up the table, you know.
Yeah, make sure that
Let me move my big brush out the way so people don't see what me does clean off the story with. I remember it's not about radio, we're streaming live. Nakita, how you doing there? Come sit down in the studio.
Go down in the corner, down in the corner. Down in the corner. The bad boys them still over here, huh?
Yeah. It's all about go live. You're about to go live.
You can hear me? You can hear me?
I can hear you now.
All right. Well, tonight we having a little bit of mixed match, you know. We've not done the a lot of talking previously, but we'll be doing some talking this evening. We have in studio, we have Miss Nakita Thibault.
Nakita Thibault.
Who is the chairperson for the Mr. and Miss Talented Youth. And she's here this evening. I've also seen the entrance of I get the name wrong every time. Kezi and Etodan.
They're here.
They're here.
Something like our good vibes.
Doing that other song that they said they did.
Irrepressible.
Irrepressible.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and you remember we don't look up the word, so when I gotta ask him a question.
Well,
I'm a veteran. I'm a veteran. I'm a veteran. I'm a veteran.
Hey, it's the son of X-Man.
I know
Man say he's a veteran.
I ain't gonna drink it.
I don't want to take my tongue them in this place here, huh?
I guess I lie. I know I said it before. I ain't gonna jam in no more. I guess I lie. Cause I try and I can't stop doing it. It's the feeling I get. I just love to fit. The girls and the rum. Music is so much fun. And I must remember. And they must remember. I'm a veteran. See me out there, jam everywhere. I'm a veteran. Walk and don't care, party without fear. I'm a veteran. Can't stop, it's in my DNA. Don't care what nobody will say. I'm a veteran. See me out there, jam everywhere. I'm a veteran. Walk and don't care, party without fear. I'm a veteran. Can't stop, it's in my DNA. I'm a veteran. Don't care what nobody will say. When you are one of the clan, you understand the game plan. I so easily Now without any question, the best parts with the action. So easily. From the time music strikes, we just can't hold back. The spirits take over, there's no looking back. We lime and we grind till the morning come. And when the morning comes, we say, it kinda done. I'm a veteran, see me out there, jump everywhere. I'm a veteran, walk and don't care, party without fear. I'm a veteran, can't stop, it's in my DNA. Don't care what nobody will say. I'm a veteran, see me out there, jump everywhere. I'm a veteran, walk and don't care, party without fear. I'm a veteran, can't stop, it's in my DNA. I'm a veteran, don't care what nobody will say. Veteran, I'm a veteran. Veteran,
Yeah.
I'm a veteran.
The man say he's a veteran. Well, I got in the studios with me. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Nakita Thibu.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah, I've been corrected about 5 times for the night. So, I mean, if you want to correct me a couple times more and the air, it doesn't matter. People them understand. Let me say good night, first of all, to all the Girl Life masses them out there watching, listening, logged on. Thank you for your support, as we say. Tonight we're doing it a little bit different. We're going to talk to some of the people, some of the organizers, some of the force behind some of the major shows coming up for Culturama. Slated to be the biggest thing to happen to the Caribbean in a long time. And the man said they just a warm up for 45. You see 44. Nikita, how you doing?
I'm fine, thanks.
You
How are you?
You know, when you're in an AC and you ain't got too much meat on the bone, how that could be a struggle. Me a shiver, but I don't believe it's because you're in the studio smiling at me like that. That's why me a shiver like I say. But it's all right. I'm gonna hold me composure. So you're a chair
Yes, I am.
for the
Mr. and Miss Talented
Mr. and
Youth.
Miss Talented Youth subcommittee, I must say.
Yes.
And you've been working in the background. This is your first year or this is second year?
This is my first year cheering the
Cheering the
pageant,
pageant.
but I've been around pageantry forever.
Of course, we know your pageantry. Of course, the last show you entered was the Miss
Gingerama.
Miss Gingerama. I remember we doing the promos and stuff like that, and we were up at the Heritage Village.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how has it been so far in terms of preparation for the show? I know it's different dealing with adults and dealing with kids. So, how's that preparation been so far?
Well, it's been good. You know, everything have their challenges, but I actually prefer working with the children.
You like the kids more?
Yes.
And why is that?
I just love children. Generally, so I think that's why I gravitate more to the children.
You look like you was a teacher at one time, you know.
No. Never have been. Never will be.
So your background in pageantry, you've been chaperone.
Yes. I actually started being involved in pageantry when I was just 6 years old, when I was in kindergarten, when I entered my first pageant.
You didn't Miss Talented yet?
No, it was a show called Miss Petite.
I know.
I won Miss Talented Youth in 2005.
2005.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're coming from a position where you don't really know the show. You've been there.
Yes.
You've been a participant. You've won. So you have that experience that you can share with the young ones. You understand what they are going through.
Yes, I do.
Can you give us a rundown of the schools and their representative for this?
Sure, no problem. This year's pageant is themed We Are the Shapers of Culture, the Workers for Change, and the Dreamers of Dreams. We have 6 participating schools. They will be participating in pairs. Participants number 1 are of the Ivor Walters Primary School. They are Darren Josiah and Hadassah Daniel. Participants number 2 are of the Jocelyn Nybert Primary School. They are Udell Wisdom and Nikelsia Kelly. Participants number 3 are of the St. James's Primary School. They are Stephen Leader and Emma Jeffers. Participants number 4 are of the St. Thomas's Primary School. They are Tamale Wilkinson and Dequanda Movin. Participants number 5 are of the Charleston Primary School. They are Teshawn Warner and Mackelsia Arterton. And the participants number 6 are of the Elizabeth Pemberton Primary School. They are Kaim Sadler and Sharicia Brown.
So we have all the schools represented?
Well, not all,
Not all.
of the schools.
But
We don't have all of the schools.
You don't have all the
no.
schools. We have most.
Most.
And you said they'll be doing it in peers.
Correct.
Explain that for the folks who are.
They have 4 judge segments, and for those 4 judge segments, they would be appearing in pairs.
In
so
pairs.
a boy and a girl for each school.
For each school.
And they would be judged as a team.
As a team.
Yes.
So this year, if you have a winner, it would be a winner as a team.
Correct.
So you won't have one, let's say, miss from one school and miss.
No.
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 All right. Now that sounds interesting. I wonder if Mala want to enter next year. I probably ain't Mala thing, is it? No, my you know. So what it's been like working with this year's participants? What you seen in terms of like the preparation for the show in terms of the kids? Are they nervous? What it's like?
I anticipate a very good show. I don't see any sort of nervousness in the children. Well, there's one student who, when he's asked why he participated, he says, I forced him. Because he was on a bit of a shy side, but he's good now. So they're energetic, they're talented, they're intelligent, they're brave. So you're in for a good show.
And we have some of the participants. I know 1 or 2 who would have entered in the Ginger Armor.
Well, yes, the girl from Jail Pierce.
Jail Pierce, right?
She participated in Miss Ginger last year. Yes.
So we have some experience in there in the group. We have the schools. They are chaperoned by teachers, right? Majority
yes.
are chaperoned by the teachers.
Yes.
You said they had 4 segments. Can you give us a rundown of those segments of what they are?
Sure. The segments are cultural speech, performing talent, Princess and Prince Wear, and question and answer segment.
All right. This is the one thing that hours I hear come out sometimes when it comes to the talented youth. What time is it starting?
7 p.m. sharp.
7 p.m. sharp.
6:59 p.m. sharp.
I'm going to hold you to that one. Remember, look in the cameraman and tell him.
6:59 p.m. sharp.
All right, 6:59 p.m. sharp, 7 p.m. sharp. Some of the things that we get from that show is that perhaps it'll go a little too long in terms of like the time in which it ends because of the age group. Do you foresee that it will go on to like a Queen show time or?
No, I think that it would end in a timely manner once everything runs smoothly. You know, sometimes you can make as much plans, you can put as many things in place, but sometimes things just happen. But I don't see it being an elaborate show. No.
Well, what else can the folks expect from the show on a whole? Because you know the kids them go there and they perform and they do their best and you know they give it their all. Do we have anything in terms of on the side show? Do we have any side show? Do we have any guests?
Well, I have kept the side show at a minimum because, as I said, I would like to get them out of the complex in a timely manner. But we have a very fun MC. That will be introduced at a later date.
So you're not gonna tell me who the phone MCB?
No, not yet.
Nah, me.
No, it's not you.
You see, you don't tell people.
You would know if it was you.
I thought you were gonna give it away. So I mean, we have 7 schools, right? 6 schools.
Yes.
I honestly, I think with 6 schools, we don't really need a sideshow on a show like that.
When 6 is finished, one should be ready.
One should be ready once everything is flowing good.
Yeah.
I like the idea that you guys are really reaching out there. You're doing it as a team because you find sometimes if you kind of break them up that team because you come from one school, you're seeing each other, and then you have to go out and do it by yourself and being judged by yourself. I think that one would help with the judging on a whole. It'd be easier in terms of just base it on the school. So this year, you know what school win, that school win, that school win, that school win, or that didn't make it. I like the idea. Anything else that the folks can expect from the show this year? I mean, this is bigger and better this year, of course. So.
Well, as you said, I think it would be one of the best talented youths. I'm not being biased, but...
Man, be biased because you're the chairperson, man. Make your mouth big.
I just feel like it would be one for the books.
It'd be one for the books.
Yeah, I'm just inviting the general public to come on out and support the children. They have been working hard. Trust me, they have been working hard. So come on out, rep your school.
Time and date?
The time of the pageant is next Sunday. That's not Sunday coming, the following Sunday, July 29th. Nevis Cultural Complex, 7 p.m. sharp.
So now come stay home and talk about this show now. I go start on time. 6:59, we already singing national anthem. Is that so?
Correct.
Nakita says she wants to get the kids on stage, perform, judged, and as well be out of there in a good time so that, you know, most people don't say, oh, you got it. Because you know the schools are going to come and represent their school, you check. So I just see the cultural complex coming alive. I mean, that was one of the most fun shows because it's just the innocence of the kids, them going out and performing and just really producing for the audience. So next Sunday, 29th,
Correct.
7 p.m. sharp. Cultural Complex, Miss and Mr. Talented Youth. And of course, this year, they said they'll be judged as a team.
Yes.
So each school is going to come out in 4 segments and they'll be judged together.
Correct.
So at no point will you have one coming out by themselves.
Correct. Also, I would like the general public to know that you can get your tickets at the Culturama Secretariat. Well, they will be available soon. Early bird, there's an early bird special for regular admission for adults.
How early the bird got to be?
There's an early bird special.
Jump on your beak.
Before the night of the show. Before the night of the show, you can purchase your tickets for $35. On the night of the show, it's $40 for adults and $20 for children. And for preferred seating, before the night of the show, you can purchase your tickets for $45. And on the night of the show, it will be $50.
Please explain the preferred seating part there.
You get a preferred seat.
What me prefer or what you prefer to give me? Look, I just asked you the questions. Man, jump in, man. Jump in. I know you're itching to ask the question.
Preferred seating, you're not going to sit down on the concrete.
You're not going to sit down on the
We sit in the
concrete.
chair.
You get a nice plastic chair to sit
Yo,
in.
but
Answer that era, boy.
but the thing is, right? I would want to go and trade in your seats then because of the renovations they've been doing in the
You want to
culture.
sit on the red paint?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me want to sit on pan.
Yeah, man, the complex is a little, but it's still concrete, eh?
Yeah, but the ambience is nice in it.
Yes,
And I think for one, you find after the cultural village was redone, and you know
It made the complex look bad.
it made it, yeah. But now the complex
Raise up.
You check. I think the whole atmosphere in there is gonna be different because people gonna walk into a brand new space. You check, and I think that would add to the performance them of everybody performing because not only the space outside good for the audience, but things nice backstage too.
They look nice too.
Yeah, look nice.
And yeah, the participants in Culturama this year will have an improved area to get ready, a little bit more comfortable. I think you got some AC. I think you have AC inside there.
I make me want to enter Mr. Cool next year. I'm gonna sing soca. Something because me want to be a part of 45 because the things that you're going doing for 44. Imagine 45. So probably next year, them I'm gonna redo the park. I'm gonna redo the. Well, they're gonna have to do the whole road because I hear people take piece of the road, whole road. Something gonna happen.
Yeah. So.
Nakita, anything else you want to tell the audience out there? I mean, I know we kids and we don't really want to give it too much because we don't know too much about what their particular performance is gonna be like. But anything else out there you want to throw out there today?
Well, I want to encourage the general public to vote for your school of choice, we have a popularity contest. So you can go on the Nevis Culturama page and you find the link. You click on the link and you vote for your...
How much time can you vote?
Once per day.
Once per day?
Yes.
And the link is also available on the website as well.
Okay.
culturamanivis.com.
Yeah. So once per day, I mean, I could
Once
vote
every 24 hours.
once every 24 hours. So that mean I could vote for me people them. All right, cool.
Yeah, rep your school.
Me no, of course, you know, come on. You don't have to tell me rep my school.
Ivor Walters.
Where? Tebs, you want to step in front of the camera? Just step in front of the camera and show them your shot.
Orange.
Orange.
All right.
I rep CPS everywhere I go. I mean, I can stand to that there, you know.
Ivor Walters.
Ivor Walters for you.
Ivor
So
Walters.
go out, folks. If you don't know the students, go out and represent your school. Go out and support your school. Go out and support the future of Culturama, because that's where it's at. Because see, Nikita is here. She was once a Miss Talented Youth, okay? And she's now chairperson for the Mr. and Miss Talented Youth. So you see how it is, because imagine the Miss or Mr. Talented Youth for this year doing things big for 2025. Too far? Too close? Too quick?
Too quick? Yeah.
Okay, 2045?
No, not too far.
Too far?
Too far.
I actually work with Nikita agent. All right, go ahead. Really biased. I actually work on age. Couple inches, eh? Couple inches. We don't do years here, so you know she's couple inches old, and if you work out the time and time, couple inches, and in couple inches you have come and really give back to Culturama.
Wait. She told you who her father is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Badman
The
Polo.
Badman Polo.
So I don't think she really had a choice.
He not got a choice. He run like what they say that the hardwired.
Yeah, hardwired.
No.
Hardwired.
Badman Polo is taking a leaf out of my book.
No man.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
you were in this Culturama thing before?
Before him.
Long before.
By how
Yes.
much? By how much inches?
Polo used to just be
Supporter.
the supporter and the
Financier.
what the word be when you're on stage and you
The props.
yeah, he used to be the props, the human props.
Yeah.
Nah.
But you see that sometimes they say the young guy, the old, you know, so
A child shall lead them.
child shall lead them. Yeah, man, me like that. Influence daddy to get into the thing, because trust me, because he was talking about something about and wet fet and something about what the guys then was doing with some. It's Badman Polo.
Yeah, and Nakita said you do backup vocals?
You do backup vocals as well?
Only for Badman Polo if he requests it.
Oh.
But you're supposed to be able to be the prop, no?
If he asks, no
If he
problem.
asks.
Yep.
All right. I like that. Keep it in the family, you know? So, I mean, I want to wish you guys all the best. I mean, all the participants as well. Go there. The theme again for this year?
We are the shapers of culture, the workers for change, and the dreamers of dreams.
You hear that?
Oh.
That's so cool. Nikita,
This warm, gooey feeling inside.
right down this side, that's it. Yes, Nikita, thanks for your time. I mean, I really
problem.
appreciate
Thanks
you
for
coming
having
in,
me.
and really, you know, I hope and I pray that everything works out and that it goes smoothly. I know preparation is well on its way. The students, I've met them a few times at different events. The Premier's Cocktail, they were there, everybody full of energy. The kids, them were really eager to go up and rep themselves, you know. And I love the energy the kids them have, because everybody just confident.
Too much energy.
Yeah, you're confident.
And while like I haven't gotten the chance to meet them yet, but I've been watching their videos.
Yeah,
And
confidence,
yeah,
man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, they're gonna be one of them shows.
Yeah, man. And of course, the videos, who haven't seen them yet, Facebook page, they're on the website. I think they're on nevispages.com, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
So the videos are all around. So rep your school,
So
vote
like,
for your
share,
school.
comment, vote. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Rep your school, guys. Nikita, thank you so very much for coming through again.
No problem.
And
Thank you for having
it's
me.
always a pleasure to have you in the studio, Nikita. Sebo. Sebo. I got it right?
Yes, you did.
All right.
Good job.
All right. Thank you so very much.
You're welcome.
All
Have a
right,
good
guys.
night.
You're locked into Go Live. We're here at Nevis Pages Radio, nevispages.com, Nevis Pages Radio and TV. Of course, thank the guys, man like Tebulous in the background. Walking the cam, got me in camera. Hello, Fire Nevis! Hey, up next, I got the man Randy. Well, go on, my virgin. You know, I like about him. Like, he's one of those cool, calm giants, you know? Man, just come in, man. You know you're legal anyway. You
Wait, cool?
cool, yeah.
He's a past participant.
Past participant, Mr. And you see that you understand the importance of why we should take part in. Yeah, Randy.
I don't want to leave out anybody.
You don't want to leave out anybody.
So I have some notes there, so I need to grab my paper.
Man, grab your paper and come back, man. Well, Randy doing that. Well, Randy doing that. Getting his notes and everything out together. And
Well, I don't want to forget anyone,
You
you
know,
know.
the-
If you forget someone, then tomorrow.
tomorrow, Randy, you
You hear
forget
about
me,
it,
you know,
exactly.
call me name. But you know, you say, buy me red, but me tongue, but I couldn't remember. Hey, Randy, man, it's always a pleasure to have you, man, in the studios. People like you, those make me feel good, you check? Because the fact is that, you see you there? Nikita says she gone. Well, we get Randy set up and make sure he looks nice for the camera, because he ain't even radio no more, it's just cameras and everything. I know he gets a little nervous because he's the man who really like to be in the background and making sure things work smooth. He ain't like to be in the limelight. Or somebody call it, tell you, Randy, I see you on top the internet. Somebody don't see you already.
I'm not good with these phones.
You're not good with the phone thing.
Airplane mode. All right. Got it.
You put it in airplane mode.
Yeah.
You hear Randy say, put your phone in airplane mode. You know what we going no. We ain't gonna travel through the Caribbean. We ain't gonna fly. Randy, welcome, man.
Yes, man.
Welcome
Thank
to
you for
the
having
Live,
me.
man. It's always a pleasure to have you. You've been the man behind one of the premier shows on Nevis. I mean, this is internationally known, internationally recognized. For those who have been laying on it, a big stone for about the past, how much years now?
This is 13.
13 years.
Correct.
What made you start the Miss Caribbean culture?
I get this every time.
Yeah, because no, we get that all the time because people, it's important.
That year, to be honest, that year we had a very strong queen. Her name was Jamila Paris. And back those times, Nevis wasn't taking part in regional pageants. We did in the past, but that period, the queen would just do her show, do the national show, and that would be it. And I got together with J.D. Keynes and Renee Wilkinson, and I said, you know what, let's put on a local show here so that we can give her an opportunity to represent Nevis internationally, because I thought that she was very talented and she was successful. So the first show was actually just to put on a show for Jamila.
And with all your feelings, like you said, she was really talented, and you saw in her a really strong queen, and she did not disappoint. She won.
Yeah, and it was, I don't even think she knows this, but it was for her. And then, you know, the committee was like, oh, we didn't do that bad, so we can actually continue this. And then, you know, fortunately, sponsors came on board, and it is possible.
That year, you started out with how much queens?
It was only the Leeward Islands.
Leeward Islands.
Yeah, and then we started getting emails from islands outside of the Leeward Islands with interest. So we decided to turn it to a regional Caribbean pageant, and now we have interest with countries outside of the Caribbean, but we are going to keep it Caribbean.
And you 13 years from then to now, right? What's the progress been like in terms of like the risk? Like you said, people trying to outside of the Caribbean now. For you personally, what has been like coming from that just knowing that you want to do something for your queen, to where you have no choice now to put on a show? What's it been like?
Well, to be honest, 5 years ago, I would say it's hectic. 6 years, 7 years ago, but with the committee in place, Hazel Francis, Rennie Wilkinson, and we now have Nikai and Hamilton. Organizing this show has become like
Clockwork.
It's no fun. Before it was like it has turned into fun for us now.
And I think for you too, your shows set a standard in terms of because sometimes we had with major shows the starting time, the flow. I think you're one of those shows that I saw where you had an active stage manager, somebody in charge of making sure that the show flow. And I can remember one year the show went so smooth that people who accustomed to stay home and say, let me come a little late, when they come, the show was...
Yeah, I even the vendors, they abuse me. They're like,
guys,
we don't make no money in your show. You can't finish your show by 1 or 2. They're begging me to finish it by 1 or 2, and I'm like, I want to be out of here by 12.
So,
well, and I have this habit of saying I, but it's really we.
Yeah. Why you and the committee decide you will take this approach and really just have this show flow in the way that it do?
Well, remember, this is a regional pageant. This is not just local. You have Miss Dominica, Barbados. We can't embarrass ourselves, you know what I mean? We have to look professional and organized when these countries are visiting, or these ambassadors, because this is not the only regional show. They have others too, so of course I have to stand out. Well, me and this I thing, we have to stand out.
And I mean, coming up now, 2018, C44, what you have in store for us this year, man?
Well,
I like when you take it time and formulate the words.
Formulate. We have a well-organized show in store for you.
For you. Let's start this way. Give us the rundown of the islands.
Alrighty. I'll start from the south and go up north.
You hear them man boasting, the man start from the south and go up north. Go ahead, man.
Well, we have Guyana registered up to Barbados, and I got a 1 in geography, so I'm pretty good with with the islands. Guyana, and then we go up to Barbados, Grenada, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, St. Lucia, Antigua and Barbuda. We go up to the United States Virgin Islands. One country is out, Miss Anguilla. Sorry, I think I missed Nevis and St. Kitts. One country is out, Miss Anguilla. She just got crowned Miss Great Britain, which is actually a very big deal. And so she has to give up her Miss Anguilla crown, so she no longer can be Miss Anguilla. However, we have invited her, and right now, I think we're 90% sure that she is going to come and be the host for the pageant. We're like, we already have your room sorted out and food and beverage. You still gotta come.
Come and use it.
Yeah, you can't represent Anguilla, we understand that, but come and host the pageant. So most likely we are going to have her.
That's wonderful, man. I know you.
And this is a big deal. This is Miss Great Britain to Miss Universe. So Miss Universe is like the big deal. It doesn't get any better than that.
That's the pinnacle right there. That's the top right there.
She's not representing, I'm not saying anyways greater than any of our Caribbean islands, but to be representing Great Britain is a big deal.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
And she African American, of course. Well,
beautiful, beautiful black woman from Angola.
From Angola. I mean, they say African American for me. African Caribbean, African Anguillan. Big, beautiful, proud black Caribbean woman representing Great Britain. So
on August 4th, we're going to have the swimsuit competition down at Lime Beach Bar, and that's from 6 p.m. Admission is only $20. And then that's only like a 2-hour show. Because we know the big show, the big guys starts at 9 p.m. So this show is going to be over before that. and the main show is on August 6th, and that starts at 8:30 p.m.
And when you hear Randy tell you that his show is gonna finish in 2 hours, look, you can guarantee Randy's show is gonna finish. I can assure you.
While I'm here, I'm also gonna. I can't leave without acknowledging the sponsors that make it possible.
Of course, man.
Yeah, and we have quite a few sponsors, and I have to start off with our title sponsor, Flow. They are sponsoring up to $20,000 in cash and kind, and I have to also acknowledge Dion and Associates and the Hamilton Beach Condos. They are the official hotel or accommodation for the Miss Caribbean Culture Queen pageant. And to be very honest, his hotel is so prestigious. I'm sure the value of what he's giving to us might even exceed $20,000.
I understand that.
But he's very comfortable. He does not like to be. He's kind of like me.
The duos, eh?
I don't even think he even wants me to say that he's contributing to the show. We also have Four Seasons Resort. They are sponsoring rooms to delegates. We have National Bank that has come on board this year as a gold sponsor, and they are contributing. Our gold sponsors are between $5,000 and $10,000, and our gold sponsors this year are National Bank, Rams, TDC. Yes, we have 3 gold sponsors, and then we have the silver sponsors, which is Delta, and the silver sponsors are contributing between $1,000 and $5,000. Delta is there. I don't want to leave out anyone. We have a new sponsor on board from the United States, We Concierge. We have Hartman. Actually, we have 4 gold sponsors. This is his building. Hartman is, I think he's doing it as OMP.
Okay.
And he's in the gold sponsor category. That's between $5,000 and $10,000. We have Lime Beach Bar, Pizza Cafe, Sunshine's Bar and Grill. We're doing lunch and dinner. And we also have NIA. They are sponsoring the Premier Cocktail. Which is going to be hosted at Golden Rock. Hope I didn't miss out any sponsors because I'll be in trouble tomorrow. Yeah, I think
you got everybody else? You want to say everybody
else?
else?
Yeah, and I can't forget Caribbean is another sponsor in kind, but the value is in the gold in the gold category.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, we're pretty much doing well with sponsors.
What can we expect this year? Can we expect anything different? Can we expect? I know every year you do something fresh.
Well, you know what we try to do. We try to make it theatrical. So, and I like to keep people in suspense.
Yeah. I was hoping you would answer the question.
But for the swimsuit competition, we have live entertainment for each segment, the 1-piece and the 2-piece. So we have the steel drums that are going to be playing for the 1-piece, and then we have Speedy, who's probably going to become the road match. He's going to be singing live for the 2-piece segment. We have the her dance group is the Rhythm Dancers. Miss Diane Hobson, Rhythm Dance Theater. Yeah. They are going to be on the show. We have Akai and Bagnall. I think that's what they're called. We have Trini from Trini. So we have quite a bit of entertainment.
So it's not just swimwear, but it's a mix of entertainment.
Well, the swimwear is it's 2 shows.
It's 2 shows, yeah.
The swimwear is down at the beach bar, and then the main show when the Queen is gone.
But I'm talking about the swimwear. You have live
entertainment for both segments.
Yeah. So you get a 2-for-1, more or less.
Yeah, and it's only $20.
It's only $20, yeah. And you get to sit at Lime and relax and have the signature drink. What's that? Yeah.
We don't have a signature drink. We encourage everyone to just have whatever they like. If you want a killer bee, you walk over to Sunshine. Although I know the recipe, you know.
Of course. One of only a few.
And actually, I know the original recipe.
From Ray Grass Boy next to Four Seasons.
Remember, that's where I started.
I know, man.
Washing dishes.
Yeah,
correct.
Yeah. People don't understand that people see you now. Those folks don't know that it's humble beginning. You've been working for a minute
from 12.
From since 12 years old. I mean, when everybody, man like me and so down a beach, I swim. You down a beach, I walk.
True.
True.
Guys, if I hope it's legal, I'm gonna put a plug in for the bingo we introduced for Culturama.
Yeah, man, plug it in as much as
Well,
you
you know,
want.
so we added it's Fet Food Folklore, and we added $10,000. So you no longer can just say Fet Food or Folklore. It's Fet Food Folklore and $10,000 for Culturama
For
44.
44.
I hope that's legal. You know? The marketing guys are like,
Marketing guys like, huh?
yeah.
That's
So on Friday night, we're still having wet fest. I just asking. We're still having wet fest?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
I'm just asking.
Yeah,
'cause- okay.
So-
They're like, I'm trying shade. Is that shade? I'm just
Yeah,
asking.
you're making sure.
The wet fest is the same evening. So basically, we want to be just basically
The warm up.
the warm up, correct. We have 3 games, and you know the games are gonna start on time 9, 10, and 11. We have 1,000 at 9 p.m., 2,000 at 10 p.m., and 7,000 at 11 p.m., and that's $10,000.
And the price for the cards.
Bingo card is only $100.
Only $100.
Yeah.
I mean, I win.
You need to do a call-in show so that people can actually win things. You know, people want to know that they can win a card. You know.
I'll be calling you one of the. We could work on something. Possible. I know you're a guy who was always
Well,
willing
you know,
to
give away some tickets.
Give away some tickets.
Some bingo cards.
I like.
So if you can set up a call-in, you know, in the future.
we're gonna talk to our persons and we're gonna work on calling and then we're gonna try to get some folks some free tickets
Yeah, exactly.
and stuff. Because the thing about you, Randy, you're always eager to give away something, man. I like that about you, man. You're not gonna problem because that's just you, man. No problem to anything, you know. Like, I honestly you should have got calling right now. Let me give it something.
Well, you know, what am I going to do with it?
Exactly. Can't take it with you, right? But Randy, you were talking about the acts for the main show. Can you give us a rundown again of some?
Yeah, well, on the main show, we have Akai, and I think I'm calling their names, right? Akai and Bagnall.
Mm-hmm.
We have a live band that's going to perform for the evening wear. The leader of the band is Livy, but he kind of have a band where everybody comes together. It's like a guy from here and there, and everybody comes together. They do a really good job. I don't know the name of the band.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but I think this thing, Friends and Family. Or
Friends and
something
Family.
like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's friends.
yeah.
If it's those guys, man, they're good music, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, them man, they're foundation music, man.
Yeah, and then we have the opening number. We had, you know, he was, I think, of all the opening numbers, his own was one of the most exciting.
Yeah. Talking
You know,
about
when he
the
comes
anthems.
out, he sings live, and then the girls parade around him.
How-
He don't put out music anymore. I don't know what
Yeah,
happened.
he say he get older or something like that. Tell me, but them trying to call him back out for 45. The man, he say young guy, what's the word? Relinquish his position.
Well, everybody's waiting for next year. I'm going up. I heard cars are being given away next
Look,
year,
Randy,
so
look now.
I'm already writing my song.
Right, you're I thought you were saying like, all of you going and just trying to do it and Mr. Cool.
Oh, yeah.
No? No, I mean, no, man. Nah. You try Calypso this year. You try Calypso next year.
I see you talking about the Talented Youth Tour. I was here. I'm actually a past winner of the Talented Youth Tour.
You see this thing, man. Come on, guys.
See, so I've been contributing to Culturama since I'm 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you, like Nakita, you encourage your older folks to participate in culture just by you mainly contributing?
But just by going to a show, you are contributing to Culturama.
Of course, yeah.
You just have to attend the show, go down, watch the parade, be a critic, and you're automatically taking part in Culturama. All that is part of culture.
Yeah, I know. So we have 45 coming up next year. I know you and your committee done a work on that there.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
actually, well, next year we're going to go up more because this year unfortunately, we turned down Dominican Republic, we turned down Venezuela. St. Martin didn't have a national queen show, Dominica. But there's countries, we are going to increase it eventually if the complex can accommodate more more people, we can increase, but it's a bit.
Well, we know they're doing some renovation at the complex.
Well,
so-
I call Abernathy and he says nothing has changed with the changing rooms backstage. So he says like there's an upgrade, but in terms of changing rooms,
Okay.
nothing has changed.
So you need more changing rooms.
Yeah, I can't accept more countries unless we have
The space.
more room.
I understand. So I mean that is
And right now we're having the actually biggest regional pageant in the Caribbean. No other countries are hosting as many girls as we are.
man.
Oh. Well, and then this is of course because of our sponsors.
Yes, I must thank the sponsors as well, because you can't do it without them. You've been doing it for 13 years, and these are people who have been dedicated every year. I mean, sometimes I show someone in Callan by and
No, these guys, they're family now.
so
Yeah. No offense, I think we actually have more sponsors than culture.
We're not offended. We're not offended, sir. We're not offended.
That doesn't mean you should carry up my price, eh?
We're on the train shade all evening. Trying to keep out, but
No, but seriously,
no, but we certainly applaud you, sir, and we're encouraging you, and we would do all that we can to encourage you, because it is not about the Culture Committee, it is about Nevis. And we want to do what is best for Nevis and what makes Nevis look as good as possible.
Thank you, boss. And like I'm saying, like even I look up to JC's pageant because the reality is they are the mother pageant in the Caribbean. They have been running for a very long time, and this year they're only hosting 7 girls, and we are turning down girls. You know, we turn on a few countries, and what's supposed to be the biggest pageant. And I think he has a lot. Well, you know what? I don't know, because I don't know what it has to do with. So
Yeah.
But I'm just saying it to know that we're now
at that level where
the
you're
biggest in the region. I mean, it's a proud moment.
Man, it's a proud moment. It's a proud forever. Because that says a lot for us, and that says a lot for you and your committee as well. Because you find some people after 10 years, it kind of like get kind of
boring and
flat. You know?
We try to keep it exciting.
And that's the thing, because every year you find people are eager to go to your shows because they want to know what Randy gonna do this year.
Yeah, you gotta be creative and you know,
and
have a top 5, putting them in the sound booth, have them holding hands, stuff like that. Makes a big difference.
Yeah, it's a big difference, and the thing is that our local people can go and see a show of international standard. You know what I mean? And don't really have to pay international price. You understand me?
No, we keep it very. The prizes, you know, the girls. I mean, the winner is taking home $3,000 US. The first one up is taking home $2,000 US. The second one up is taking home $1,000 US. We also do a scholarship. Many people don't know this, but we also do not a scholarship. What am I calling a scholarship? It's a charity where we allow the Queen to use funds to donate to whatever charity program in her country. What's her name from St. Kitts? Kyla Brown. We started with her, and I think she was up to $3,000, and she were able to do some. She used us for medical, and she selected people who she wanted to help, and not like give it to. I didn't really like that, but it's her choice. She didn't really make it public in terms of, you know, giving it to this charity or that charity organization. She did her own thing. Dominica, they had the hurricane, so obviously, you know, where Miss Dominica went to.
Of course.
Yeah. And this year, we don't know who's going to be the queen, but...
Well, we're going to have, although we're going to have the host of Miss Great Britain.
Miss Great Britain.
Would we have the return of last year's?
Oh yeah, she's coming.
She's coming.
Yeah, she's definitely coming. She was, unfortunately, she couldn't make it. Normally, the Queen comes back and meet with all the sponsors, but the hurricane had destroyed a lot of property, and she just couldn't make it. So she will be doing that on August. Well, let me put in a little bit of the itinerary. I have time limited?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
No.
The itinerary, the young ladies arrive on August 2nd. They're going to be staying at the Hamilton Beach condos. There's a welcome cocktail for them at Hamilton, hosted by Dion Daniel. And then on the 3rd, all the delegates, the contestants, and the reigning queen will be visiting the different sponsors around the island. So an island tour will be incorporated in that. They're going to come down by Lime Beach Bar, have lunch, do the swimsuit rehearsal. Then in the evening, the premier cocktail is at Golden Rock. And then from that, we go to, that's Wet Fet Night, right? Mm-hmm. We have the Wet Fet Night. We're going to go there for a little fun.
Get wet.
Uh-huh. And then...
That's what we do at Wet Fet, yo.
There's also a curfew.
Oh, so you can't get to it.
No. The girls, everybody has to be back in their hotel by midnight.
Cinderella.
There's a curfew.
I understand.
No one can be seen
yeah.
after that. No one's supposed to be seen after that. And then on Saturday, we're going to go down to the food fair for lunch. Well, on Friday, actually, we also do a shopping stop at Rams, where the young ladies are treated to almost like a supermarket sweep where they're all given a value of money and they can pick up anything they want, breakfast items for their condo. There, after that, we do the lunch rehearsal. No, where am I now? Yeah, I was just adding that to what Friday activities were. Saturday, lunch at the food fair, and then the swimsuit competition, and then a after party at Lime Beach Bar. And Sunday, we must go to church. Sunday morning is church service. Then we move on to the complex for rehearsals. Then we go down to Sunshine's Bar for lunch. And then in the evening, everyone goes to, this is Sunday night, the big show, the Miss Culture Queen show.
And I think one with your itinerary and the fact that the queens are so much in with the folks and the public throughout the time leading up to the show. By the time the night of the show, people don't have their favorite island.
Yeah.
You know, and they feel as though they know the queens, and you know, because it's just a kind of relaxed vibes, you know, kind of.
Yeah. We're very, and they tell us the same thing every year. They're like, you know, like other places they have to be up at 5 putting on makeup, and I'm like, no, you're here for fun. You only have to put on your makeup the night of the show.
Night of the show.
Women, black people. Well, I don't want to sound racist. They're all beautiful naturally. Mm-hmm. You know, makeup is just for
addition.
Yeah.
As you say, theatrics.
And then Monday is the big show, Juve morning, and then Monday is the big show in the evening, and then on Tuesday we're all going on the road to party with Seba Jones. She don't know that yet.
She don't know.
She don't know, but the what we're doing, we're surprising her. We're putting on our costumes, and we're just the national costumes, each girl. We're jumping in the parade on Tuesday. Sorry, Seba. Secret is out.
We let it out right here in Go Live. That's where the secrets are revealed right here, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing the young ladies, looking forward to the show, of course. May I go come, may I go order something. And
I'm sure you're looking forward to the $10,000 too. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to try my hand. Me never been so lucky at bingo yet. You know, so I probably might win $10,000 and I definitely gonna fly back out after that. But I tell folks, because of the lineup of Culturama this year and the hype behind Culturama, that I feel it's only right for me to fly out, catch a flight, and come in for Culturama, stay at a nice guest house.
Oh, so you want to go and come back?
Yeah, of course. I want to do it like a visitor, man. I want to go there and get the full experience. Come in like, is this Nevis? You know?
You don't have to go far. You could go to St. So
man, you know, like I say, I'm fly out. I didn't say fly away.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. You could just go in suspense, stay home, and then just reappear.
No. Not when them kind of music I think I play by the ear. Hear what you say. You ain't saying nothing. But Randy, anything else you want to? You already said the place, time, price.
Yeah, Sunday night. Sunday night's the big show. So Miss Culture. Actually, let me give them. I think it's going to be I listened to the interview on. I think they were on the Mac last night, and they were well spoken, and I think the show is going to be of a very, very high standard. And I do think that they're going to get somebody's going to get a surprise.
You think so? And this is a guy who's been doing the pageant for 13 years, doing pageant. So when Randy say,
and four girls in a show, it's a tricky one.
He tight.
Yeah.
Tight. Because and all 4 ladies are real strong. Yeah. So that one show me I come to. So
and they're very beautiful ladies though.
Yeah.
They're very. Many. There's always going to be critiques, and people are always going to say there are going to be a few shots thrown, but
like I said, that's culture, isn't it?
I think it's going to be a very, very, very high standard show.
When Randy said that, right? When a man like Randy say.
Well, fortunately, I got a sneak peek, so I know. I know a little of what one or two are doing.
Randy don't know who he queen, but he tried to be diplomat.
Well, no, that's the thing. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Because
it could be anyone.
The show is going to be. I know what a few of them are doing. So I know that this show is of some very, very, very high standard. I know that the public is going to see talent for the first time. The National Culturama Queen Pageant. I've seen. Girls invite me to see what they're doing, and some of them are doing stuff that you have never seen before. So you're in for a treat.
And that's I can't.
You leave it right there.
Right there.
Right there. Don't dilute it.
But your show,
August 2 shows, 3 events. The bingo on Friday night, the swimsuit competition on Sunday night, and the main pageant, the big show, on Monday evening.
So you almost got home, you can lock down, virgin.
Well, I'm the bingo man.
Yeah, the bingo man.
The kids call me bingo man.
Yeah.
So we can't have a Culturama without bingo.
No, it's not possible.
So bingo gets its little due, and then we have the 2 events, the swimsuit and the main show.
Well, times again? Just not
8:30 p.m. for the 8:30 to 12 on Monday night. Because I can actually give you a time it over.
Yeah.
Once it doesn't rain. 8:30 to 12 on Monday evening, and 6 to 8:45 on Saturday evening.
You hear the man there? You hear the man there? 8:45.
Well, the big show starts at 9, so I promised Abernathy that the show is going to be over by 9 p.m. So,
promise said, promise kept, right?
I've been keeping my promise.
Promise said, promise kept, reject. So, you've been keeping your promise.
And you know what? I need to give a shout out to Abernathy.
Shout all you want.
Yeah, I think that him and I are getting along very well now. And I just want him to know that I appreciate the contribution he has been giving to Nevis by making Culturama better and better every year. I don't think, most of the times he's a strong guy, because, many times he's getting a lot of licks, and he stays there and he puts up with it.
People don't understand the kind of knockbout you get.
But I just want to let him know that I appreciate what he does.
I love still. It's all love. Give us a rundown again of your sponsors, if you want.
The title sponsor, Flo, so that's why it's branded as Flo Miss Caribbean Culture Queen Pageant. Hamilton Beach Condos is the official accommodation for the pageant. National Bank, Caribberies, Rams, and TDC, those are our gold sponsors. Silver sponsor is Delta. You know what? I'm going to be in trouble.
Oh, you forget one.
I ain't called Lefko for the night. And you want to know what? Lefko is the only person that gave me a check so far. And not only that, I was with Alice all day, all night. And I'm like, I need to shoot myself in my head. Alice, Lefko Equipment, that's actually a gold sponsor. You know what? I can't believe I did this.
Don't worry about it.
Alice, I love you. I love you, Alice.
They understand.
I love you. Lefko is a gold sponsor. And like I said, our sponsors are between $5,000 and $10,000. So Lefko is up there. Sorry, guys. This is what I got a reminder about just 3 minutes before I came in here that, Randy, remember you're on the show. And I was like scribbling everything. And I knew I was going to miss something.
That's okay. We understand you're a busy man. So, sometimes some things going to slip. So,
yeah. But I'm happy. I I got it before I left there
Alright,
because I know tomorrow.
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah.
All right, man. And that's all the sponsors, right?
But I think I got to the silver sponsor.
Yeah, the silver.
That's Delta. We also have We Concierge. That's a company in the United States Virgin Islands. And like I said, Lime Beach Bar, NIA is also on board Sunshine Panguil. And I don't want to forget S. Hunkins and Son, Bridget. She makes the sachets for us every year. The first one up, the Queen, and the second one up. So we really appreciate that too.
You see, is everybody contributing, man. And big up to all
And
the
now
sponsors.
to your live.
Go
because This
live.
means a lot. So I'm sure like you have a few people online now. So all this helps.
Yeah, everybody online right now watching you. They ain't watching me. You're there watching right now and listening. So
Yeah, they're actually listening for a free ticket.
Next time.
So next time you invite me back, make sure
Man.
you have it set up that people can call
you know
in.
what? If it's okay with you, we'd like to extend an invitation for you to come back.
Yeah, certainly.
And
Not over. I'm taking a little vacation, so
you take vacation before. That's why you're so calm during the show.
yeah, I'm taking a little trip. So,
All right then. Well,
so
we don't.
next couple weeks.
Next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
All right, we'll have you come back and we can give away something and go live.
Yeah, man.
And we don't know what you're gonna bring, but I know you're gonna bring the bag.
Yeah,
back
remember we
and-
got bingo. We got three events. So
Three.
yeah, we're gonna 3. So
3. Miss Table say I must put my tongue between my teeth. 3. Yeah.
I call numbers at bingo all the time. So 3, you have to say it, well, so that people could understand. But I'll be back. I'll give away 2 tickets for each of the events.
Man, Randy, I really appreciate you coming through. I really appreciate your time. I appreciate what you've been doing in terms of your contribution to Culturama. I mean, say starting from Mr.
Oh, you mean
Talented.
Yeah, and then and
But
then
we don't use age here. We say about maybe 2
and then
feet ago.
everybody know I won the Mr. Cool show, but that's a different story.
Randy said that crown was mine.
Well, it's nice to be the show, and at the end of the show, you hear everybody saying they cheat.
The cheat. Well, Randy, you know what? Maybe 2000, maybe 2020, we
I'm
can...
still eligible. Huh?
Me too.
I'm 34, and I think older men
Yeah,
have
I
participated.
think we should go in.
I'm not eligible no more.
30.
30?
30.
Wow.
Man,
Well,
we could,
no,
we,
then
could,
well,
we
look,
could change the
we
rule.
could change the rule,
Yeah.
man. We ain't gonna make
we contributed enough that you can extend it
Look,
for
I
us.
say if me, you, and Tebs decide that we're gonna go back in, right? They have to extend, yeah.
Van Aver said he will go back in.
And Van will go back in, and we're gonna encourage Huey.
Huey said no.
Huey said no. But I mean, it's just something that I always thought about, and I said, man, if you give an opportunity to go back in and do that show, yeah, we're gonna do it because it was.
And our days were fun days.
Yeah, it was a good days, Well, nobody remember mine, so.
No, I remember what you did.
You remember me did?
Yeah.
What me did?
Okay, you had a board and you were kind of like
Drawing?
no, not drawing. Vaughn did the drawing.
No.
Nah, he was trying to play comedian.
No, I
Wait,
remember your talent was communicating with the public. You were talking.
Comedy.
Yeah, I was just talking.
He was trying to do comedy, but nobody
Okay,
laughed.
I know you was.
I wasn't trying to shut up, man. Man, go to my studio, man.
And Savage.
Yeah, man, harsh, man.
No, but those days, people looked forward for the event, for the show.
Because when I started, when I did the show, remember that was the first one.
Yeah, and that wasn't a competition.
And it wasn't a competition. It wasn't a competition. Just putting on a show. Go and do a show. Put on something.
Yeah.
And for my thing, I mean, I was working in radio, and I just tell Ali, give me a mic. Up to that point, I didn't know.
You didn't have a talent. Yeah, like initially, I don't think it was really. It has turned into like a pageant.
A pageant.
Yeah.
Then it was just
and
about.
then we were only getting like $2,000 to prepare.
You get like that,
And then no, we didn't have to put on makeup or anything, but no, the guys them are like makeup and GQ is coming from Africa. Like, damn.
My GQ was what's that linen company that was all of
Everybody was wearing linen.
Linen, man.
Them days was linen.
linen. You know, my linen.
Just up on
Yeah, but
Estella.
Stella Clark.
Yeah.
I'm actually very impressed with the GQ way. I mean, like, I didn't think that it could get so creative. Yeah. Cause back in our days, we weren't thinking like how they're thinking.
We
now,
were just
but now,
like, we're just going out and do a show.
oh,
We're just going out.
damn, and then, you know, like the like the presentation. I'm like, what were we thinking back then? Like,
Showing
You were having fun.
But it was all fun. I remember when I went in, it was just me and Vaughn who had that little stage experience. Cause we were modeling then, and then we had Dylan, we had the enforcer, Eddie,
yeah, Tito,
and
the ambassador guy. I
yeah.
think it's Tito Willett.
Theo
Willett.
Theo,
yeah.
and Dylan. But then, I mean, that year was just about going out there and doing something different and just putting on a show.
Well, you guys paved the way. You set a trend. You guys the standard was so high. They just said, you know, guys, we have to keep this.
Keep this going.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's been going on. So hopefully next year, maybe the next 2 years, me and you and Teps could go in.
Like, but Huey has to extend the age so that we can become eligible again.
Look the man right here. Here
He
you
said
think
no. He said
no?
no.
We can make
No.
because you're afraid if we extend the age that would include you. You wanna cover yourself.
Carry on.
You wanna cover yourself. But I mean, Randy, the fact is you can talk Culturama. You know, you've been a part of Culturama, you've been a critic of Culturama, you've been a participant in many levels. So I could say you're one who we could say is Culturama.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And eventually, what they call that guy who they honor, the
Patron?
The patron, yeah.
So you want to be a patron?
That's what you think I'm sucking up to Abernathy for? I want to be the... I'm looking forward to be the youngest patron.
The youngest patron, of course.
Normally it's an older person, you know, could have had the wave.
Yeah, you want to be the patron who go going there, the patron.
I think nothing is wrong in having a young patron.
Nothing
You
at
know
all.
what I mean? Yeah.
Nothing
So
at all.
I think I've contributed enough, and I'm looking forward to be on the list next
I
year.
nominate Randy Jeffers for patron next year.
I'm looking forward to being on the list.
Nomination accepted.
And, you know, Abernathy has to approve. Remember, I already gave Abernathy the plug, so everything is going as planned.
Everything's good. But man, I really appreciate you taking the time and coming through and really telling the folks out there what's going on. I know folks are really eager. I know some ladies don't buy their suit for that. They don't order them suit for that.
And men too.
And men too. You know, and got them
You know,
things.
men has to look good for the ladies too. You know?
I can buy a new pair of shoes for that one there. You know, me, it's a jean pants and t-shirt guy. So, like folks say, if I want to see ounce dress up, you
And
can
one
show.
more thing, I don't think I mentioned it. Children are free for the Miss Caribbean Culture Queen pageant. Once you
Wait. Let me kill the music. Say that again.
Yeah,
Randy.
children.
Look.
Yeah.
Ted's put the camera on.
Children are free. If you're going to school and you are accompanied with an adult, you can enter complimentary.
Children, you have an age limit?
12 and under.
12 and under,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it said 12 and under.
Well,
Children are
Children are free.
yeah, we are, we're thinking that it's going to be hard because you don't know, like, children don't have ID, but once you are accompanied with an adult and you look like a child, I already gave my gate people instructions. Children ain't walking nowhere. The show is a properly sponsored show, and with us, it's not all about money. So I'm like, children don't have to buy it. We don't have children tickets. Let's put it that way.
Man, me like that there.
that's very good. That's very commendable.
That's very commendable, Randy. I mean, when you think you're not surprised me, even you just remember something.
Well, you have to be accompanied with an adult.
When me going to talk to me mother, me shave off my beards. Try walk by
And you
me
know what?
knee, tell me come with
you know
me.
what? Because National Bank actually came on board, Mr. Anthony. Because of National Bank, I'll include high school. So once you're in school, you don't have to purchase a ticket. Only if you're accompanied, and you have to be accompanied with an adult. Yeah, and that's because of the sponsors, and like National Bank now on board as another sponsor, and I'm like, okay, more sponsors, no problem. You're not even going out; they're coming to you.
And that's the thing. You're passing it on.
Yeah, man. That's
Yeah.
You know, you're paying forward one time.
Yeah. So
Check.
once you're in school, and you're accompanied with an adult, you don't have to purchase a ticket. We're not printing any child tickets this year.
Randy, say no more.
And you gotta let me go now, otherwise I might give away the show,
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
committee is gonna say, "Ah!" So,
We're
we
gonna
gotta edit there.
We're gonna save some until you come back again and give it some. But really and truly, I want to say thank you for taking the time out again, spending some time here with us, doing this thing for 13 years. It says a lot, and that speaks dedication. And I want to say kudos to you and your team, a very strong team, family.
Very strong team.
Family now, you would say. So it's not just you alone. You and a
I got Hazel Francis, Renee Wilkerson, and Nicarian Hamilton. They don't even give me anything to do. I'm just like the stage manager the night of the show, but everything leading up to the show. Hazel is in New York, Renee is in Miami, Nicarian is here with me, but they're doing it. I mean, like, school bus is booked, and I'm like, well, yeah, give me something to do now.
No, don't do nothing. Take some vacation.
No, he's here talking. That's something to do.
I'm here giving away the show.
All right, Randy. Well, thanks again. I really appreciate the time that you took for me to come here with us. We look forward to having you back so we can do some giveaways.
Certainly.
And I wish you all the best in terms of planning. And I hope the show, everything just goes through smooth. I know you got that down packed. So, folks, don't forget.
Huey. Next year we start working on a roof, so whether it rains or not, my show is over by 12.
Working on the roof where?
At the complex, so
Okay,
whether
right,
it
good.
rains or not,
The show
we're
runs
out of
smooth.
the complex by 12. So that's my aim, out by 12.
Okay.
And that can only happen if it doesn't rain.
All right, thanks, Randy.
All right, that's good. That's good.
I hope you're taking notes, Huey.
Now we got the live recorded.
All right, we got it. We go.
All
Let's go
right,
back to
after that, he...
All right, that's Randy Jeffers, the man behind, one of the team behind the Miss Caribbean Culture slated here in Nevis. You can't afford to miss that one. Thank you for coming through, King. We have in the studio the man been patiently waiting. Eto Dan and Kizzy here, the man here. The man said, "I'm gonna come, go do it again." I like the fact when the guys them just give me the go ahead to say, "By ounce, you could call us back anytime, you know." Bridget, well, go on, King. Good to see the eyes them. You know me say, I hope are you willing to come back again and do this thing. I just move the chair to the side. I don't want to chair and thing. Eh? You're logged into Go Live. I want to say thank you to Nevis Pages Radio for hosting us. Thanks to the team behind me right now, Tabs, Huey, they're right here in the background making sure everything is sorted out and copacetic. I have Eto Don and Kizzy in the studio. The man making a return. I know last... The man tall, me tell you. The way said the mic boat and I reach mouth yet. Them dudes taller, yeah. We're getting on bridging.
Hey, Tebs, we don't go live. No, I can stretch out a little bit. I just pull a muscle out. Right.
You pull a muscle? Guy, man, stretch, man.
Easy, kind of cool, man.
Easy. What that be, old age? And people like me who got stealing and me too supposed to be aware about AC and thing. Yeah. Go on, before I be jumping into this here, what's been like since the last time I be talking, man? Preparations and everything. What?
Things been good. The feedback's been good. People like the vibes, people like the energy, people like what's going on with Go Live. And we're more than happy to be back. Go Live come like our second home now.
Man, welcome home, man. Welcome home. But last time you were here, you weren't able to touch this one, Irrepressible. You did a cappella.
Right.
And we just felt that it was right that you guys come back. And we have the track, everything sorted out and loaded up here in the machine. So we thought it was only right that the folks them get that from you guys. So this is second time. You're no stranger to hear. You're accustomed to the mic. You're accustomed to the ambience. The people them out there watching and listening. You got fans out there, die-hard fans out there watching and listening. So it's all about Go Live. It's all about Nevis Pages Radio, Eto Dan and Kizzy in the studio. You ready to do this, Kings?
Oh, God.
Amen.
Okay. Them boys said I'm ready.
I praise right now.
Yeah.
So you know them can't stop away.
No.
We praise the Almighty.
Yeah.
So you know them can't stop away.
But I bet they would. If they could, you want to find them would. If they could, but you ready to fight. For we right,
And that's how we are gonna stay for the rest of we life. Talk to them, Kizzy.
All them a try, them can't stop way. Last year soca monarchy. Take my crown, the next man think with a stop but the kingdom. Bad like way. Weak in the code, them a strong like way. 2, 3, 4, no one like way. Ounce man, you see this here? You see this here? Well, this is my time to let me light shine. Big up every youth, wanna get caught up in the crime life. Hustling full time, hustle never part time. So when this is over, we are go get this hard. They would, if they could, you want enough of them would, if they could. But we ready for the fire, but we right, and that's how we are go stay for the rest of we life. Me granny tell me they would, if they could, you want enough of them would. If they could, but we ready for the fire, but we right, and that's how we are gonna stay for the rest of we life. Talk to them one. Bad like way, that's up way. I think we'll stop for the kingdom. Bad like way. Oh, sorry for it, I'm back again. Yeah. Na 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 na. So you know. But I bet they would, if they could, you want enough of them would, if they could, but we ready for the fire, for we right, and that's how we are gonna stay for the rest of we life. Let me tell you, all them a try, them can't stop way. Last year soca monarchy, take my crown, the next man think with a stop but the kingdom. Bad like way, weak in the code, them not strong like way. 2, 3, 4, them no one like way. Them no one like way. Yeah, one like tell them, well this is my time to let me light shine. Big up every youth, wanna get caught up in the crime life. Hustling full time, hustle never part time. So when this is over, we are gonna be the greatest all time. Would, if they could, you want enough of them would, if they could, but we ready for the fire, for we right, and that's how we are gonna stay for the rest of we life. Me granny tell me they would, if they could, you want enough of them would. If they could, for the fight, for we right, and that's how we are gonna stay for the rest of we life. Not even cancer could stop the mania, eto than stand firm like the rock at Gibraltar. If evil call me, then a evil answer. If good I go call me, then a good I go answer. Live life according to how life is. Never live your life as the way that you are. Cause you could have Musafa and you got the Raska. Prepare for the hate when you're raising the bar. Cause they would, if they could, you want enough of them would. If they could, but we ready to fight. For we right, and that's how we are gonna stay for the rest of we life. Better than they would. If they could, you want enough of them would. If they could, but we ready for the fire. For we right, and that's how we are gonna stay for the rest of we life. Cause this is our time to let we light shine. Big up every youth, wanna get caught up in the crime life. Hustling full time, hustle never part time. So when this is over, we are gonna be run the road, run the road. We praise the Almighty. Yeah. So you know them can't stop way. No. We praise the Almighty. Yeah. So you know they cannot stop way. If they could, enough of them would. If they could, but we ready to fight. For we right, and that's how we are gonna stay for the rest of we life. Ounce man they would, if they could, you want enough of them would. If they could, but we ready for the fight. For we right, and that's how we are gonna stay for the rest of we life. All the class, you know what's
Irrepressible. Etodan and Kezi. Soca Monarch. Coming up by me telling you, me don't know what I'm going to do for this year. You hear me, guys? This thing is like a serious. It's Soca Monarch thing. It's a serious thing coming up now, guys. Everything on set up, everything on load up.
Everything on load up already.
For the most
part. Hey, big up Red Ibis, Urban Clothing. We got the 5 shot featuring Etodan and Kezi featuring Red Ibis. Well, Red Ibis featuring Etodan and Kezi. Collaboration with we got the vibe shot.
So guys, I come go like
we miss on that. You pass back.
You want for
you ain't gonna take much material. I wear like medium or small, you know. Size Eto, yeah.
Well, you got the vibes on the back.
Shut up.
This logo.
Big up yourself. Kado, I know you're listening right now.
And you know, you see that, King? The man them got him shirts, King. me want for some, because when I come up on the stage, can make sure you represent everybody.
You don't get yourself in a problem.
You make myself in a problem? No, me not get myself in a problem. Me am full. Me a division by birth, by spirit, by heart, by ARLL, everything. So, whoever from here do anything, me represent you to the fullest. Eh? Them a sell shot?
Yeah, they're all available for the public.
Tell the folks them, man.
$60. You have t-shirts, you have ladies, tank tops, you have all kind of different varieties. Just check in, inbox we, and we got the vibes. See, we, West Indian, got the vibes.
And Red Ibis again.
Red Ibis,
local brand too, eh?
Right.
Big up the man there. I got one Red Ibis, original Red Ibis. I got one, so I'm looking for next one.
You don't got enough, man. You
don't got enough.
You don't got enough.
You got two Red Ibis. But brethren, I mean, all the best coming up on the show. I can't say that enough. You know, the unity of the eyes, them going out there and represent on both segments. Like, I know the man, them. I was looking for you guys on the beach, man. What happened, man?
We wasn't scheduled to go on the beach that weekend. It was scheduled for the other weekend. This weekend was just gone. Mm-hmm. But Jody had the Calypso tent.
Yeah, we have to give way to the... Well, Huey already came and apologized and gave us the reason why he read away. So we're going to see you on the 21st.
Right? Yeah, man, definitely.
You know,
for sure. Live and direct.
Doing it to the fullest.
And we fuss up for all the Etherden and Kessie fans. We fuss up with West Indian vibes, so come out and support early. We going on 1st and 11th with Irrepressible. So just come out and support the whole vibes early.
So I go set it up.
Yeah, man, we gonna set it
Opening
up.
the batting. Who's too good name, Kessie? Too good name. To steal.
To steal?
Yeah.
You got Short Williams, you got Sangakara.
I'm here, Sangakara. Opening the batting.
So these are the guys who will be opening the batting on the 24th. Right? These are the guys who are going to set it off. This is why you call it tip of the matches.
Yeah. Come out, get your beers them by Sunday early. Stand up by the bar and just enjoy the vibes.
Yeah.
We got the vibes.
When me not stand up the night, me think me going to sit down and just watch.
Whatever your preference.
Alright guys, I mean, thank you so very much again for coming through.
Right.
All the best. You know, may the best guys win. But I know you guys gonna go out there and perform.
Yeah, man, we're getting up punching. Are we ready for the fight, you know?
Ain't no stranger to this, you know.
No.
You know what I mean? Last year was just getting out getting used to it. So this year now you gotta show the young energy, because remember we had 2 people just coming here. Members of committees. I know you guys were listening. And them are people who've been a part of the
work since they're 6 and 11
6 and 11 years old. You understand me?
Yo,
So
Mr. Cool next year, man.
one eye, Mr. Cool. See the Mr. Cool next.
Mr. Cool next year, man.
So how about the twice just going for Mr. Cool? Make it interesting.
If Kessie going, I will go in.
Kessie, you going in?
Don't bother try that one. I don't try that with the soul come on out.
But it worked.
So if Kessie going, I will go in.
Add pressure for the man.
Kessie going, I will go in.
45 man. We could see Etodan and Kessie compete together for 45 Soca Monarch.
Could be happening, but don't hold your breaths on it.
No worry about my breath. 45 Soca Monarch, 45 Calypso, and then 45 against each other, Mr. Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds interesting.
Huey, what do you think?
Huey nothing. But definitely it's gonna be a good festival. We have full involvement from young to old. We got a full involvement, and I must commend Huey and his team. You know, the injection of what you say, young, fresh blood has given the culture a
definite boost.
A boost.
Yeah.
Like the man is strapper and turbo, some turbo and some supercharger.
I don't know where they get it from. What's the I buy it from? I know some man over by Chakwan, some turbo.
That's built. That's locally built. So I mean, that extra boost for Culturama, it's in the ear. It's intoxicating. People could feel it. You know what I mean? And you guys been going out there. The Soca Monarch guys, the Soca artists, they've been going out there and pushing. To see you guys now doing your t-shirts, that says a lot. That just shows how much you guys believe in the art form and pushing yourself and pushing Culturama. So, folks out there, check the bands them. Make sure you get a t-shirt, even if you don't want to wear it. Make sure you have
good,
one.
man. You must go and wear it.
You must go and wear it.
If you wear it, like,
Yeah, real good.
real quality.
Quality.
Rumors are that Soca now will be getting a car too next year.
Next year,
That's true.
let's look over.
That's true.
The rumors are true.
It's a car.
That's a car. What's a
car?
What's a car?
But you see, Owens man now, if you get a car now, you see man out there rub behind like he want to take a car to be every time in the car on the bus.
Hey, next year I feel like if I can't up, I get up against one another. Yo.
Power and Goofy. There's Power and Goofy.
The Power and Goofy. Power and Goofy.
Might be 2 cars.
Yeah. I'm gonna share right.
Double the chances.
Double the chances. That sounds good, man. But I mean, I don't know how you guys gonna share the crown. Teb say you might have to buy an extra crown just in the event that you guys walk away with 4. Guys.
Tebs don't know he got to buy next one. That's supposed to be done in the shipment.
Yeah,
man.
Next year we just save 2 next year. Then we don't add it.
You don't add the 4.
That got to be in the shipment.
So Teb's man say he already in the shipment, so you not gotta worry about that there. Just go on and do your things, King. You know what I mean? Me expect a good, strong, epic performance from everybody. Right. Check. And the man them are gonna set it off, so therefore me I gotta come early. Me don't get in a VIP, me gonna just rub rate, you know, they got the real rate, that's so. I want a real mark. Me short, so you gonna reach me somewhere up here close to me neck.
Right.
You understand me? So I'm gonna get a real in mark, yes, so. I'm only gonna move left to right because I can't go backward, neither forward. So it's only left to right. So I'm gonna be a long rub across, yes, so.
So come on, not gonna be hot this year,
So come
man.
on, gonna be hot.
Everybody coming out punching, so you know, you're gonna just be electrifying show.
And
everybody got to
just put it out there again. I walk here with a bag with extra dance. So anybody want dance could come and get one from me. Anybody got extra dance and they want to learn off some, I could put it in my bag. Just come and just give it to Owens. Give Owens a dance. Talking to the ladies, eh?
Got to be ladies, yo.
What do you think, guys? Yeah, I walk in a bag of dance. I walk in with some walk up.
Walk me one for me, though.
You walk in with extra walk up for you? I just straight up that this year say,
they say me can't dance.
You say you can't dance.
Yeah,
Don't worry about that, man. I'm going to package some of you. I'm going to just shut them up the gear. Check like, buy it. Grab the one, the bridging.
I'm going to catch up.
And then you could catch. So ain't no problem. I'm going to toss it over here. But thanks again for coming through. We got the band in the house. The man them who gonna be a back aisle. Viral.
Oh God, man.
The man here. The man here. Everybody here. So Kings. Thanks again.
We were just thinking about going up and thieving a practice.
Thieving a practice?
Yeah, thief a practice.
You could thief a practice right here.
Before we go on, man, every opportunity we get, we like to thank our sponsors.
Of course, King.
Because without them, we wouldn't be where we are. We like to thank this year Linz Deli, Marcel Fabs, Red Eye Base,
Friends Bar,
Morris and the guys, what?
Superior
Interior. Missing anybody?
Everybody else.
Everybody else.
Yeah.
Everybody else. The fans for the love, because the people keep showing me the love. The love is endless. The support is great. Support is great. Etanan and Kezi come into Soca and act with about 1,000 strong. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
You alone walking with 1,000 strong.
About 1,000 strong.
And hey, just let me left that for later.
You know, release that one.
Just come out that weekly show. Come out that weekly show.
Alright, thanks for blessing the hot mic
man.
again, King. Folks, Etadan, Kezi, Go Live. Them man here going up, trust me, on the 21st, they'll be the one who's setting things off. Them say them are the starter. So we talk to the artists, we talk to some organizers, but we have in the background the people them who gonna be actually doing the backing for these guys, and we want to know what the band think and feel and how it's been for them. You want to do a quick apology? All right, here we want us to do a quick apology.
Yeah, we just want to do a quick apology. Mr. Wasim Richards was scheduled to be here tonight. Call me, tell me, boss, he tired. He's been working. You know, we got 4-in-1 fete.
4-in-1 is straight out anybody.
The first big fete for the season.
Yeah.
I'm saying the first big
fete for the season.
Because we have a couple of big fetes
The first of many big ones.
Yeah. I mean, this weekend is going to be a packed weekend, because we have 4-in-1 Fete tomorrow night. We have musical cornucopia tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Yeah, so get ready.
Get ready.
Get ready. Everything start tomorrow.
I remember 4-in-1. When we say 4-in-1, it's
powder, rum.
No. Shh. Let's go.
Powder. Paint. Water. And it's a rum throat.
Rum throat.
Yeah, man. So I saw some pictures. He already got the village done set up. I mean.
Yeah, see some machine and thing done laid down there.
For days now, I see him paint us. Spin on in a bucket and
paint. A bucket of paint you talk about?
Paint in a buckle. I mean, the man got. All kind of. Me see all kind of thing about paint, and me see. Hey, you see the Facebook little video there where the man them breaking a 4A1.
Yeah.
Because they think a
4A1 Fete. No, guys.
Yeah, man.
4 in.
4 in 1.
In 1.
Whoever did that video, that I gotta rate them today. So them man jump over some ravine big like a sock.
And that man say we done here, so we just go cast.
Yeah. I mean, but yeah, man. You want big up. Wasim has been working quite hard to make sure. And then right after that, you notice it's a wet Fete. You got a little water inside, right? That is only the teaser for the wet Fete.
So that's the test to see how wet you can get if you can handle the wetness.
Just a teaser. You ain't getting much water. The real wet Fete coming on the 3rd. Eh?
So the wet is just to wash off
only to wash off the powder and the paint and thing. It's not a wet Fete. It's just teaser wet Fete.
Because when Wasim was here the last time, I told him that if he pull off a wet Fete in a drought, it's been raining off and on for a couple months now, right?
No, man, water.
What? And I would think them have been a stockpile water somewhere from since the last time. Because they may want no problem this year. So I pray for the people who can't take wet, keep out the village.
But wait no, man. The only Friday we're talking about, Saturday.
Yeah.
The big guns them.
Yeah.
Them two guys who just left here. I mean, them starting the show. It's going. You gotta come early and you gotta stay late. If you're committed, you gotta come early and you're gonna stay late.
There's gonna be a kind of energy for the show there, right? Because everybody me talk to us say that's the show they want to go to.
And yes, and you know that night we opening the village too. That's the official opening of the village. So tonight is the last night to rest.
I realize that
tonight is the last night, so I know we got the band coming, but me going home.
No, you're not. You will not leave us here
because
no. I dare say no way. No.
Tonight is the last night because Friday.
Let me just agree.
Saturday.
Let me just agree.
Village open and it's downhill. Not even downhill. It's uphill from there.
Let me just agree that last night was the last night to rest. Tonight you're just gonna take a break and gear up for tomorrow. How that sound?
Well, I got go home and look for some clothes I don't want because
you plan to get something wet, paint and powder,
wherever that makeup and I don't got the hairstyle for it.
Yeah, man.
I got the hairstyle for it. So I got some.
He don't fully prepared. Well, me not adapt that hairstyle because me want to be able to walk out in there when me done. So
okay.
I am ready.
But yeah, man, and we have the official opening of Culturama on Thursday. And we have, man, and just take a look at the Culturama website. We have some little posters. Try get one of them. Familiarize yourself with what's happening because really and truly, as of tomorrow,
it's non-stop liming down until August, you know.
I hope all the bars them who participating in the village and in the complex stopped already. All the bars in Charlestown because people gonna be here and they will be having a good time.
Yeah, they will be having a good time.
So if you don't have the drinks, somebody's gonna get drinks.
We'll be having a good time.
So make sure that.
Well, you know what kind of drink me drink for Culturama?
2 jelly.
2 jelly.
All right. Let's get 2 jelly.
2 jelly and a tracer.
All
right.
Here
we got the viral band in the house.
The viral band. I mean,
and we have the whole team here, and we got band members and band leaders, and them guys just been out there patiently But you know, when we're talking to the Soca Monarch artists, and we've talked about the viral band. We saw them on the beach, the 8th, and performance with the some of the artists them down there was epic on the sand. So
these guys are awesome, man. These guys. I mean, I remember Tebelas came to the Culture Armor Committee, and Tebelas said, "Give them a chance."
Yeah.
They have not disappointed, so taking off my headphones.
Taking off the headphones.
over.
Yeah. Go Live comes alive. We got the viral band in the house, the official band for the Soca Monarch coming up. We have the semifinals and the 21st, and of course the finals coming up on the 2nd, right? So we got it. Fellas, it's just two mics, and you know I am a musician, so I understand how this two mic thing work. Greetings, ones and ones. If you could just give the viewers and the listeners out there the names and the members of the viral band. If one person want to do it off, or everybody want to count off and say who they be, go on and say it.
Everybody, man, everybody.
We start on mic number 2.
Kind of shy, yeah.
Yeah, boy, you kind of shy. Look, no, hey, put it down there on the counter.
The shyness?
Yeah, just rest it there on the table. Thank you. Yeah, get rid of that.
Yo, everybody don't know me. Jamal Jaja KK, Style Prime, lead keyboards and musical arranger.
Mastermind behind the thing.
Something
so.
Yeah.
Again, my brethren, let the people them know.
Hey, you know, everybody should know me as well. My name is Alec B.S.C. Williams, and I am the band leader of Viral Band.
Nice. Are you on a brethren?
Yeah. Well, you know, it's Brandel, my name. Backup keyboardist of Viral Band. And it's a privilege to be in Soca Monarch.
So I got a question. Very nice.
Chief, the guitarist, lead guitarist with him, everything. If we do it guitar.
Nice.
Yeah, I want to say good night. Name's Branda. I'm the drummer for Viral Band.
Yeah, man. And when the Viral Band got together?
Well, Viral has been together since 2015. Mm-hmm. We've had a few changes here and there, but you know every band go through that.
The little shuffle.
Yeah, but right now that team here, that's the team here. That's the team, you know. But we've been together since 2013. 2015, sorry. So 3 years going strong.
You would have made an appearance on you would have backed one or two of the artists last year.
Owali Fest, we did Owali Fest for the past 2 years. We did Knock Show. We did Miss CSS, Talented Teen. Did a number of shows. Yeah.
So you ain't no stranger to doing shows. So from you, anybody could jump in at any time. How it feels to know that you'll be the band, you're chosen to be the band. You know, because over the other years we've had other bands. What's that vibes for you knowing that you're backing Soca Monarch this year for both shows?
I'll let Brandel answer that question. You don't got a script for that.
Like I was telling them, as I was saying, it's a privilege to be a part of Virals. In that is an organization that has been going for some years now, and a bigger privilege to back up for Soca Monarch, seeing that I'm not from Nevis myself. 767, big up yourself one time. Yeah, so it's a privilege to be backing up for Soca Monarch. I get to get the diversity and the bond with the Nevis culture arm itself and so on. So yeah.
Yeah, man. What it's been like? I saw the soak on the beach, the 8th. That energy was good.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys were tight, right? Thanks. What it's been like in the practice session, working with the different artists. Just the different vibes, the different energy of each artist. What practice sessions been like for you guys? Coming from the band standpoint.
Basically, from my standoff point, being the band leader is basically make sure everybody. Sometimes what we do, I give helpful tips
day by day so the guys can understand. Okay, I remember Alec telling me this and what's not, so these could be helpful tips going into a stage performance. All right. So, stage for example, I would say, okay, helpful tip number 4 it was, I think, I put in the chat. Okay, during stage performance when we sound checking, all right. Make sure you get. Yeah, you make sure you get comfortable with your monitors and etc. So you could, you know, when it comes to the real performance now, everybody comfortable with their sound, how much sound coming out of the monitor, etc.
So you're just making, you just, not only just you backing, but you're also helping the artist to give a full performance with you back there. So so it's like a cohesive thing, the band and the artist working hand in hand in one.
Yeah. Also, vocal and eye contact. That's all we are working on right now.
Vocal and eye contact?
Yes.
So you mean watch the mic when you're singing?
No. Basically mean say in the middle of the song while the song is playing, we watch each other for gestures where you can drop out, come in, etc.
So you hear that, the man ready. You check. I you know, a lot of people hear the hype behind the artist. I mean, you know, the artists them been pushing like crazy. So Commander right now is the place right now everybody wants to be. Not taking away from the other shows, but just that the hype that's been built behind it. And I saw the performance on the beach, and just to hear the crispness, you know what I mean? Me ain't saying nothing. You know me, so you know I support local 24/7. But the crispness, and I mean, Tebs was like, next artist, boom, band, ready. Next artist, boom, band, ready.
Yeah, man.
You know, and it flowed. Everything on the beach flowed, and I think that everybody there that night understand that by the show gonna be nice, because I guess one of the things you know from the different artists coming from the different houses, you know, the core, the Odyssey camp, you know, you have the different camps them, but to know that you have that band that can back everybody and sound damn good doing it. So what can you expect from Viral Band the night of the show?
Well, let me answer something first. So you had asked about the practice with the artists and so. It was a little challenging in the sense of we rehearsed to the originals, but you know, when the artists come, they have their ideas. You know, so right there is when we actually started doing real work. That's when we start putting in the time and putting in the effort. You know, it was a little rocky up and down, but we persistent and we have to get this thing right. So you know for a fact that Saturday night, everybody remember the 21st Saturday night, it's gonna be shell, it's gonna be shot, because
so come on, ask semi-finals.
The name speak for itself. Viral. Why you think that happen to things that go viral?
Eyes will be on that show. Eyes will be on the artists.
Yeah.
Pressure is on you guys.
No man, we ain't under pressure.
We ain't under pressure.
You see, music is a thing that we love, and we fit in very naturally into that into that vibes, you know. So it's like, it's just, as I say, it's a natural space for us. We just have fun and do what we have to do.
So you think after this performance, after let's say the semi-finals going into finals, that Viral Band is the band for the rest of Culturama in terms of coming on next few Culturamas? We have 45 coming up, so can we see Viral Band being the band back in the Calypsonians?
A few weeks ago, I would have said
no.
So you see, tell us answer. You see, and I was gonna say a few weeks ago we could have maybe said that, but then you know, right now we stick.
All right.
We're stuck right
now. Let me throw this question out there, and anybody could answer now. Do we see from the way that you've been working with the artists, from the performance done on the beach, do you see the Viral Band being the band that will be backing Soca Monarch going forward?
Definitely.
Not me not hear an answer in the background.
Definitely.
The man.
You see, the thing about it is like, we build that chemistry. We started building that chemistry, and it's getting together. You know, we see ourselves as more of a family, a musical family, a team,
gelling,
a brotherhood. Yeah,
I mean,
in another vibe.
Apart from the tooth bridging here, I know you guys been doing music for a long time. I mean, basically when you used to come to a radio station, you do that. Me bridging here, so we know we go way back, talking and doing music way back, you check. And my bridging there, yeah, so me know hear that jumps from me still up at Hamilton and hear he done there bang it out, you check. I live uphill, I live upwind, you check. And then you hear my boy down there rocking, you check. And King, trust me, people are watching behind this up and then drums that do that the decent because the eye got a lot of flair behind it too, you check. Not much, it's a long time you ain't see a drummer perform the drums them and play the drums with a kind of zing. Yeah. I pull a word from a zing, you check, and that's the heartbeat of the music there, you check. Not taking away from you guys, but just knowing.
No, but it's honest truth though, you know, because if a couple of the artists, for example, right, he had a time that the drummer couldn't make it because of personal issues, and it's like the artists them didn't feel a vibe. You know, and they felt a little down. But then I tell them, you know what, just come back next practice. You know, they come next practice, the drummer there, and like bam, bam. We do the same thing what we did the night before, but it's just that the drummer fit in, so you don't know that section there fit back. You know.
And the thing is, where we band station, where we band the band station section is right. It's like we are in a little upstairs. So when them feed the drum, them on the stage and stay.
And I wonder if they think a hole.
Yeah. We got wonder.
So if I in a practice, I wonder if thing a hole. And me see them man let on some kind of machine up there in the village. I see the picture.
No.
But the man got a wall or something up there. The man might got. My thing is right. The way it look like the VIP might got moved to the side, and not be in the middle. Because
the song gonna be backing up there.
Yeah, it gonna be nice.
Yeah.
You check? I mean when I hear the eyes them pant up at that there.
Well, you see, the good thing about it is we just met one of the engineers, and that's somebody that Viral has worked with for a while.
So they know.
So he knows. The first thing when he sees us, he asks, "You guys playing tomorrow?" We tell him no, Saturday. He says, "So I had a backing band." Yeah, he said, "Send me a rider."
Yeah.
he don't know what we like and what we want. So it was a good decision by the committee to use that group there because it's people that we are accustomed to now.
So you've been together since 2015, right? This is 2018. Yeah. You're going into back in the Soca Monarch, right? The official band for Soca Monarch. When we gonna see an album from Viral?
Well, you see, we've thought of all those things, right? But we do not want to break from what we set, because the tradition is always that somebody would set, let me say, a business or something and then stray. We don't want to enter no jam band, nothing. We don't want to enter.
So what's the goal of Viral band then?
Viral is basically a developmental group. It's not really a band per se. It's versatility in rhythm and lyrics. Viral. That's why it's an acronym really.
See, me know you had an acronym,
you
man.
know. Yeah. So we started it out with Vince Yawana and Howard Johnson. It was basically the four of us and five of us, Ronaldo and Bartlett, and that's the name that we came up with, you know, in 2015. And you know, everybody take their different parts in the music industry, and you know, one down, one something. Alec and I, we decided that we're gonna stick to this backing band thing, because this is something that Nevis really needs. We don't have a band that just sticks to artists. And you know, as you say, local, and a long time I want to deal with the local artists alone. Just boost the local and an international scene, a professional scene. And while we learning, they learning. You catch? So it's like, it's a double-sided sword, you could say. Both of us, everybody helping each other.
Steel a sharpen iron. Iron a sharpen iron.
Yeah, you check.
So everybody mesh and just...
Everybody a build.
So you can... What we're seeing now is that Viral, let's say, an international artist comes in.
We've done that already.
We've done that already.
Yeah, we've been there.
Been doing that.
Big up the show, no?
Eh?
Big up the show.
Big up the show.
Yeah, you don't know Oali Fest. Yeah, you don't know. yeah. Our manager, man, Timothy Keynes, man, he's been awesome through all these years with us, and I don't know how far we would have gotten without him because he's always been the driving force behind the band.
Big up Timothy Keynes,
man. This man. If we say about Timmy, what do you think about this idea? We want to go down on the beach. Go for it. He make the calls and we get the walk. We go down on the beach and we do a thing.
Make the arrangements.
Yeah, he always believe in our vision, and that's somebody that we love to have around, you know. And we just want to give him thanks for all of this.
So you said that it's developmental, right? Yeah. Developmental backing. You also mentioned the fact that you want to support local.
Yeah.
Do we see viral band backing not only, let's say, a local soca artist? Do you have any repertoire to back, let's say, the R&B, back the reggae, back the hip hop artists?
Yeah, man. You see, Alec, with the addition of Brandel is, I am more into blues. Brandel is a jazz guy. So it's like sometimes we warm up, we do sound checks and so on. We in the band we rock into some jazz music, feels everything, and it's like we never practice those kind of stuff. It's just like a natural flow, you know. And that's the kind of vibe that we want to bring to the music scene in Nevis, out of the ordinary, something different.
So even though, as we say, it's just dealing with rhythm and lyrics. So basically, it's not doing with soca.
Everything.
Jazz, R&B, reggae, etc.
Guys, that mean I could go bust my reggae album now. I'm not gonna worry about no band.
How you mean?
Yeah.
Link up.
No man, no, don't worry about that. Soca Monarch 45. Yeah, I make sure I got my music.
Anyway, I like that song.
Yeah?
We got you.
Love that song.
You love this?
But yeah, everybody
I
in the
like
band.
the energy of that artist.
Everybody in the band got a song.
Got a song?
Everybody in the band got a
This
song.
is your song.
This is his song.
The energy of the artist for that song. On point.
Yeah.
I was actually the one who actually made the beat for him.
We didn't ask you that.
Yeah.
We didn't ask.
I did the mixing and so as we said, Viral is a developmental band and we would do anything to help an artist or help a musician.
Yeah.
Once it's in our nature that we can do it, we will assist. You know?
So I can assist me in finding a voice to sing soca next
No
year.
problem with the voice training.
Yeah.
We can have somebody help you with that too.
Yo, and for someone who's out there probably listening and watching, and they're thinking that, hearing you say that, and hearing that you're willing to work, how can they contact?
Well, simple.
Well, I know you're going busy for the season, but
you could find us on the Facebook page, Viral Band on Facebook, or you could check me out, Styly Prime. You could check him, Basie. You know, you could just find us. I don't really like giving up my phone number and then kind of, you know, tie up.
You know, people with many stalkers now want to put out their phone number.
Not tie up. Just link me on Facebook. Link us on Facebook.
You need a business. You need a business number. You check. You need a two-chip phone. I walk it to them.
You're saying stalkers, no?
Eh?
They're afraid if they give out the number, a man like say,
No tie-ups. No tie-ups. No tie-ups.
So, social media.
Yeah, just link us on social media. You just look for the band page, Viral Band. You know, like, subscribe. You know, link up. Just link up.
Man, I'm telling you guys, I've seen you perform already on the Wally Fest and stuff like that. But I was when Teb saw the official band, you know, and he came and the official band for Soca Marla is a Viral Band, local. I was like, yeah. And then when he said Soca on the beach now, and you have the band on the beach playing with the artists who are there. You check? I literally came down the beach around midday. Me and Marla come down on the beach. You check and see everything set up and everything, and then I come back in the evening just in time to hear Teb say, and next on stage, man, Packers, boom, music start. I'm like, wow, man, you're on, boy. Because, I mean, you guys literally see me stand up in the front and just watch. You check, I observe, because I was like, just the artists, they interacted with the artists, them, yeah, but I wanted to hear the band and kind of gauge what the energy is going to be like on the night of the show. You check, because that's like the preview. And it didn't disappoint. And not only me, not only the locals, but we had the guests them there going on bad. We had visitors going on bad.
This young lady walk up to me, I don't even know her. She just give me her phone, tell me hold this. I playing keyboards on my phone, shut she across my face, hold this. The girl got on and go walk up. I guess. Right?
Yeah.
You know, and these are the kind of things we like to see.
Yeah, man, these are the things I appreciate, and that does just show that the man is doing the right thing. Check the man on the right track.
But I could tell you, that man, Teblos, Teblos, boy, I gained a lot of experience because of this man. This man taught me a lot over the years. Since 2007.
We don't go years. We say about 2 feet back.
Okay, well.
If you walk it out in feet and it's...
I'm a couple yards.
Couple yards?
But this man, a lot of things that I've learned and I know is because of because he has a level of professionalism that has been out there. I've experienced a lot with him also, being a member in the same band with him.
Mm-hmm.
And I would see him as a bigger brother and a mentor to me, you check? And it's like things that I've learned from him, I try to pass on to these guys same way.
Do you think the fact that the man Tebs, because he have been in the band, done the band, being an artist, gave him a different way of approaching you guys in terms of like interacting with you guys?
Yeah. But with me, it's straight to the point.
Straight to the point.
He don't bend no corners with me. Jamal, point blank. Straight up.
Alright, man.
Yeah. You're not gonna sugarcoat him. No. And the both of us are Sagittarius, so I know how to take it.
Man, guys, it's a pleasure to have you guys in the studio. I mean, the folks them there watching, or the folks out there watching, knows who the Viral Band. If they didn't know, they know who you are. I mean, the folks who are gonna come and see, they've seen a little bit of the snippets and the videos that went out on social media from Off the Beach, so they know what you guys are capable of. You're not new to this, so I am eager to see and just listen and just enjoy the show, and I know the man them geared and ready to really back the artists them and give them that energy, check.
Even to tell the truth, we have a practice bar, we're sweating all right now, I still sweating and
Still sweating, it's alright, you're in the AC, it's okay.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to Highlight too, So Highlight is one of the first artists we ever back on a professional stage, let me say. This man has always, we work together as a producer and an artist. When it comes to the band vibes, this man just love working the Viral. He always say Viral he band. And I'm going to say that he our artist straight up.
Alright, man. Alright, guys, thanks for taking the time. I know you probably had practice and you really take the time to rush come here and be with us. And really thank you for what you've been doing and backing the artists. Looking forward to seeing you guys on the 21st and seeing you guys back again on the 2nd. I mean, more powers to you, more powers to your development in terms of reaching out to artists and really giving that musical background to whoever artists out there. And folks out there, if you're listening, you're watching, know that if your interest is music, here's a band, here's a bunch of guys been doing it for a number of years, come up through the ranks, and they're eager to work with everybody and anybody here local. You check and give you that push, that know-how, because they wealth of knowledge here, the musical know-how. So you guys will be seeing me for Culture Armor 45. I'll be definitely singing 2 songs. 2 of them in the groovy.
How long that they work?
Don't worry about how me gonna walk it out. Me got Tebs in the background. Don't worry about nothing. You gonna walk out, right? Right, guys. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for blessing Go Live.
Man, thanks for having us, man. It was a pleasure.
Yeah. It's always good to have the team. You check. Man say it's a privilege. So, guys, This is Go Live. Nevis Pages. Thank you for hosting us every time we decide to come through. Thanks for all my guests who came through. We have Nakita Thibault, who came through. She's chair for the Miss and Mr. Talented Youth.
Nice.
We had the man Randy Jeffers. He's the man who's responsible for. No, he's responsible for the Culture Armor Bingo, $10,000.
What?
Yeah.
Fellas, what we doing?
You going to play bingo, and also the Miss Caribbean Culture Swimwear. And also, no, not $1, $100 for a ticket.
We could start and everybody put $1
Put
from
$1.
now. Yeah.
Me not split no money with nobody in a
But,
budget.
you see, we are banned.
When you win, is your loan.
Yeah?
That's your
When you win, is you.
Let me win and let me donate to the band. How that sound?
That could work.
Half.
All right, guys. And then we have, of course, Etodan and Kezi, young blood coming up. Taking the mantle of soca and really pushing it out. And the man got a t-shirt. Go out there and support these guys. Support all the artists there, buy the music. And of course, support the band, Viral Band, the official band for Soca Monarch. They'll be there, watch them fierce. Them are the guys who will be in the background providing the musical accompaniment for the show and bringing that energy and bringing that hype to the Soca Monarch. Guys, thanks again for coming through. And all the best going forward, eh, Kings?
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, man, bless.
Respect, eh?
Yeah, man.
All right, man.
Hey, that's it for us here in Go Live. Thanks to folks for logging on, clicking in, staying with us, sticking with us. Really appreciate you guys out there, all the folks on Facebook, all the folks on the Culturama website. Also those logged on to Nevis Pages Radio. Remember, nevispages.com, the official Culturama radio. You get Culturama music.